Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. As we begin chapter 14, it's now no longer the words of Jesus, but the narration of Mark as the author of the Gospel. It says, the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread were to take place in 2 days' time. A very interesting time frame point that's made. These two feasts, the Feast of Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread, at least historically, were not the same feast, but because they did in fact coincide, they could be celebrated at the same time. The Feast of Unleavened Bread was celebrated for a week. Passover, of course, was ultimately a day. But they're both significant times within the Jewish calendar because they represent major events that mark their history and God's deliverance. And so we're given a very specific reference that they're going to happen in 2 days' time. It's not that frequent in the Gospel of Mark that we find explicit references to time or place, but clearly the fact that he mentions that specific time, he wants us to see its significance. He's going to place these events within the framework of those two important Jewish feasts as a sign that somehow what Jesus is doing as his life is going to draw to a close have great significance, much like these events of history for the Israelite community itself. And so to put us in that framework, Mark gives us very explicit details, and he'll tell us a little bit about how these events are going to be prepared.
This program was brought to you by Antoon Enterprises.